Hello, everybody. Welcome to a brand new season of Once Upon a Game. I'm your host and not facilitator tonight, Eric, aka Vulgaris. My pronouns are he, him. If this is your first time tuning in, you're in for a really sweet treat here because this is season 5 of Once Upon a Game, the story game variety show, and I'm kind of taking more of a backseat and letting more people facilitate games and stuff like that. So I will not be running the game today. I'm only going to be the little host person and making sure we go breaks and music and all that types of stuff. Instead, this week is going to be Mortem, aka Ryan. So how about
Hello.
you take it away? Tell us who you are, and that kind of stuff, your pronouns, and anything new.
Yep, I am he, him. I am the facilitator of this game that we are playing today, Death of Legends. There isn't really much to say about me. I hang around on the Discord and like to play role-playing games. That's the big one. I'm tempting to make some, but it's a slow progress with someone as unfocused as me. So, yeah. Moving on, Golden H, how about you? Say something.
Hey, I'm Golden H. You can find me at twitch.tv or at GoldenWH. Also, I've been running Burning Wheel on Kelsa's channel. We kind of have like a crossover with Mouse Guard right now. So this is pretty cool. You should check it out. We'll be doing GURPS starting on the 21st on my channel on Sundays. GURPS is a pretty cool system, so I hope everyone goes.
What version? What GURPS are you running? Because you can't just say GURPS because that's the generic role playing game. Which ones? Superhero. Oh, you don't know yet.
Start off playing Microscope to generate the world, and then the GM's going to make characters for us. So it should be pretty cool.
Spicy.
Yeah. Intriguing.
Yeah.
So the first session will be Microscope. Microscope. Check that out.
Yeah. I mean, if you're watching this, real talk, you probably like Microscope.
Yeah.
All right. Last but absolutely not least, Elle.
Hi, it's me. I use these air pronouns. I can be found at Occasional L on Twitter, and my podcast, Sun City Duet, can be found at suncityduet.com, Sun City Duet on iTunes. Our Thanksgiving special will be going up at some point. I've been on Off the Table recently, twitch.tv/off_the-table. I was part of their D&D roulette thing where we switched characters and GMs every session, so you can find that in their archives.
Yeah, I love all the stuff that Summer does. I've caught you over there a few times. That's super cool. And and once again, that's Sun City Duet. It's a really cool podcast, especially if you like Firebrands.
Yes, if you like Firebrands, we made it more scenes and took out the annoying ones that we didn't want to play.
Yeah, it's really cool. Awesome. So before I throw over to Ryan to describe what the hell we're doing here today, just a couple ground rules and kind of stuff for Once Upon a Game, right? Like number one is that hey, we're gonna be playing a game today, and that's super really cool because right now none of us have any sort of like prep or like we don't know where this evening is going to go in the next 3 hours, right? But regardless, we've taken time out of our Friday or in some cases Saturday morning or Saturday afternoons. We just have a responsibility to one another to make sure that we're people playing a game first, and let's just keep that in the front of our heads here, right? So that requires looking out, making sure everybody's okay. I can tell you right now that I'm pretty tired. So if I look a little like distracted or tired, I'm sorry. It's just I got a bunch of ginger tea right now to try to like spike my brain awake. And anyways, so that's that. Be vigilant. And the last thing here is the X card, right? So sometimes if we need to, you can pull out this X card. You can go, bam, or like, hey, hold on, I got to X card that, or something like that, right? Or just say it or privately, because sometimes it's kind of hard to message that, especially on a stream. It's weird, but you know what? It's okay because whatever you do when you say an X card, it means we've removed that content from the game. And it's not the place for any of us to argue with you about why or how. We believe you. That's part of the game, or part of the show, and part of just being a good person. And it's okay to maybe ask boundary questions, like, you know, if there's no clowns in this game, are clown cars okay? Right, something like that is probably reasonable, and that can be within 2 minutes or 2 hours of the game, right? Well, we're smart people; we can work around it. Because once again, it's your safety and respect the people, respect your time, respect everybody that you're doing your stuff with, and thank you for the subscription, Full Link. Welcome.
Okay.
So, we cool with that, everybody?
Yep.
Got buy-in for that? Cool. And then one more thing is just have fun, right? Be obvious. Go with the first ideas in your head. You don't have to overthink it. Don't try to get that one super cool idea out that you have to think really, really hard on. Because, you know, 9 times out of 10, you're never going to have that at the ready. And it's just going to be awkward, and it's never going to really work out the way you think it is. But if you do the other way around, if you say the obvious thing, 9 times out of 10, that lands all the time. Everyone knows exactly what you're doing. And then that 1 out of 10 times, it's the perfect thing in the moment. And everyone loves it, like even more so.
Yep.
So it's wonderful, right? And just listen a lot, reincorporate everyone's ideas. And all right, let's get ready to play Death of Legends.
Yes. Death of Legends, a game about old heroes fighting an old threat against all the odds. We're not being able to trust either because, well, one of us is a traitor who wants power. Oh well. Yes, the game is about, if you want to, is about going through different stages of the different heroes' lives and about talking about the history of it, and as well as finally fighting this ancient threat that we have fought before 20 years before the main game, and we'll be playing through that as well and going through stories. It's about relationship between old heroes. It's about extremely stressful situations. It's about great acts of valor and everything such as that. All things that are great. So let us start. First things first is the prologue. This is we're gathering around. Gather around. There's a fire in the middle of a pit. There are people talking about heroes age old. They are discussing who to choose, who played the biggest roles, and who were the actual heroes. As by now, the things that become legend and faded. There's been talk. So this is basically when you choose what kind of counter you want to be. Do you want to be the Buccaneer, the Magnus, the Patrician, General, Pontiff, or Wild Shaper? So anyone goes first in that one. If you want
I'd
to know
like
what
to claim.
Yes.
Oh, are we claiming now, or are we waiting?
Yes. You're claiming. So what do you want to claim?
I'd like to claim the Wild Shaper.
The Wild Shaper, basically a shaman / were beast sort of thing. So yeah, just open it up and you'll see your page hopefully, and basically it'll just tell you a bit about yourself and everything. As if you can't read it, I can completely understand it. And
I opened it up in a new tab, and I can see it big now. So I'm all good.
All good.
That's smart.
Okay, that's smart. Okay, who's next? I'll wait last because I know.
Oh, is this a GMless game? Are we all being somebody?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yes, it's a GMless game. It's completely not a GMless.
Okay. Tell you what, I'm kind of thinking about picking the Magus unless somebody else really, really, really wants them. Otherwise, I would pick Magus.
That sounds cool. So, Magus is, of course, the powerful wizard stereotype. So, let's have fun with that. Golden H, who do you want? If you have any questions about who some of these counters are, I can briefly explain some of them.
That's cool. I'll take the Pontiff, just because I play Dark Souls.
Yep. Pontiff, a religious leader. Nice. For me, what do I want? I'm going to be the general.
Oh, okay. The general.
Yes, the general.
And you had the choice between them and the Praetorian?
Praetorian, or I could also General, Praetorian, or Buccaneer.
Buccaneer, okay.
Oh, Buccaneer.
Yeah, Buccaneer, in case you didn't see that one. Can you see the Buccaneer?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Let me see if this fixes. Aha, that's a mistake on my part. Can you see it now?
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay, that was my mistake. Yeah.
No
If
problem.
any of you want to change, that's fine as well.
My sister, instead of watching Christmas movies, she just played all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
As you do,
I
right?
mean, that's a thing you can do, right?
Okay. Now, now, what I'd like to do is give a brief introduction to what you think. Like, for me, for example, I remember there was this great general who united the armies to stand against the enemy in the Great War. And, everybody does just a quick line like that just to sound cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
About our own characters?
Yeah, about your own characters. I'm the general, so I just did it. Unite the armies against the enemy.
The Praetorian brought the dark, dead religion from the crypts of our ancestors.
Nice.
The Magus. Let's see. The Magus is the only one to unlock the secret potentials of the College of Magic to defeat the evil.
Nice.
The Wild Shaper spent more time in Sky or Sea than on land as man.
Nice. That's cool. Now, time for forge. Now, a quick cut, and we're going to forge a legend. Although most stories tell of individuals who are already famous and accomplished, each found a different path to greatness. Each of us rolls a d6. So, John, I'll go first just because why not?
2.
Oh, 2. So on your counter sheet, there's a path to greatness area, and there will be a 2. Everybody. So, for example, 2 is something to do with the enemy, and you have 2 options. So, can you see that?
Yeah. So this is like under Act 1, right? Like Act 1.
Act 1, path to greatness. It's on your counter sheet.
Yeah, cool. All right. Okay.
Path to greatness 2.
Yep, I got one. Do you want me to? Am I going to be the guinea pig here and explain?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I want you to be.
So I rolled 2, and my path to greatness is the enemy.
Enemy, and there's 2 options within the enemy. Note, you can choose another one if you think you have a cooler idea. It's just those are just the prompts that are given.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So I select a. So I selected that path, and now I make a frame a little montage scene. Right.
Yes, a small little vignette.
Okay. And this is about the. Is this before? And this is before the enemy.
Yeah.
Ancient power.
Yeah, this is this is basically.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think
this is when you see. This is basically
Right.
when the enemy was on the outskirts and just starting to gain power. This is before you wait. This is. So
Right.
yes.
Okay, so then we see a scene. I'm thinking like a lot of like when Gandalf goes to the library in Minas Tirith. I imagine a sort of so it's like grizzled. I imagine like a salt and pepper beard and like gray short curly hair.
Yes.
And like heavy robes, like really heavy robes, and like with a torch, like a lantern or not a lantern, a torch, like going through like these annals of books, right?
Yeah.
And like picking up, like no, that won't do. That won't do either. And like he's finding, he's trying to find like he's obviously looking for something, and until he finally finds like this one book behind another book, and he pulls it out and like flips it through, and you can see like the pages are blank, but like as he puts his finger through them, like you see like different runes and things light up on it, and then finally he's like, ha, there it is, and he like rips the page out of it and goes up to it and says like, Grandmaster, look, this is what's coming. We need to stop this. This is why. Look, I saw the enemy for what they are, and this is what's going to need to stop it. And of course, the Grandmaster is like, no, like is super haughty and being like, how to get out of here? How did you rip that book? Blah blah, these things, and like not listening to me at all. And I go back and I study it on my own. And
okay, so you found so the chance encounter is in the books. Really cool. I'll go next, just so yeah.
Mhm.
Slash. 3. 3 is a life of poverty. Oh, wait, no, not a life of poverty. A life of privilege.
The opposite. Yay!
Yay! I'm privileged. And okay, let me think. Okay. I like it. I got an idea. Within the giant manor, you see a young man, baby, and when I say young man, I mean teenager, 14, like young at this point. He's sitting on the side of this great banquet table next to these two imposing figures, walking over a lavish feast and calling out and one of them, an older gentleman wearing fine silken robes, stops and picks the glass delicate, going, "Gentlemen, it is time that I formally recognize my son here," to himself. And with that, I rose and did a quick bow and everything. "This man has just excelled at the top of his class. He will be a great visit." And you can see me just sort of smirking slightly at that. And the next time you see me, it's with me poring over military strategy books written by several different great generals. And that's the end of my one. Golden H or L, who do you want to do next?
Go ahead. Roll 1d6, huh? Roll a d6. Got a 3.
Mm-hmm.
A life of privilege.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we see this young prince who is being tutored by a number of saints of different religions who are all touched by their gods. And we see us debating, the finer points of, cosmic questions of the universe. But the prince rejects all of these arguments and all these displays of power and says, there must be something more, something that gives meaning to all of this. And so we see the prince go deep into the catacombs underneath the castle. And there he reads the ancient languages on the tombs, and there learns of the gods of his ancestors, of the founders of the kingdom. And in doing so, he reaches communion with the dark gods and brings this knowledge to the public and makes it the religion of the kingdom. And of course, himself as the high priest.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting. Now, L.
5. Okay.
5.
That's the war, which either changed my life leading to unexpected greatness or gave me a driving force which revealed my greatness.
Yeah.
I think that you see the wild shaper who I've named in this time, Kaluma of many forms, as a pretty young soldier and being asked to go behind enemy lines, and before they even themselves realize it, they're a mouse and they scurry on along.
Cool. Nice. Moving on. They were that they were destined for greatness is certain, for even as youths, the legends were bound by destiny which shaped their later relationships. Everybody roll again, this time for a bond of destiny. So how these works is you roll, and how this works is you roll and you choose another player and you describe the relationship based on what you rolled.
All right, cool.
Okay, so I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first.
Cool. Just give me a sec. Two. That is childhood play.
Well,
Childhood
you choose a character
friends.
first, right?
What? Excuse me, what did you say?
You choose a character first, because then you don't know.
No, you roll, then choose a character. Then you agree
Oh,
and
you're
describe
right.
the bond.
My bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, childhood friends. So yeah, you and me somehow two of us grew up in the same area and became friends. I think I would be choosing Golden H. We both grew up in a life of privilege, so it makes sense that the two of us grew up in a similar sort of way. With me, I'm more of a merchant area, but it's still, I imagine the two of us did play together occasionally and were childhood friends.
Sure, maybe your character would like bring me things from far off lands.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I snuck gifts to you and everything, and
Well, I could
Yeah,
pay.
that's-
I'm rich.
yeah.
But the mere fact that you would provide the opportunity to buy such rare
Yeah.
items would be
Yeah.
appreciated
Yeah.
and
So
rewarded.
yeah. So the two of us were childhood friends.
Sure.
Okay. Now Eric, you roll.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. 3. A 3 on my sheet is a blood debt. The use
Yes.
of one character saved the life of another. L, are
Yeah.
you fine with Kaluma being the one who... I'm naming my Magus Elsewhere.
Hmm.
Nice.
They owe a debt to Kaluma for saving their life when they were young.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely think it was one of those things where my dad or someone said, "Hey, don't practice that magic. That's too advanced for you." And so I went in the woods and practiced that magic, and I fucked up. I done goofed real bad,
Mhm.
and if it wasn't for you, I would have been caught in some conflagration. And of course, you were probably pissed at me over just wrecking stuff, or what. Or I leave
Yeah.
that up to you. But
Yeah.
ultimately,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
I did
hey.
something I shouldn't have done. I messed up, and you saved my life.
Yeah. Hey, don't do this in my woods.
Yeah. The neutral approach. I don't give a shit that you're precocious. Just don't do it in my backyard. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Golden H, you roll.
All right. Roll a d6. Oh, natural 1. Family.
So yeah, yeah.
I think I want to be family with L's Shaper.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you're like my long lost sibling who was taken and raised by the wild. I don't know. What was your childhood like? Maybe you want to be a princess or something, or prince. Or
I think that it was like You know how you have like exchange programs? It was like
Okay.
that, except between a family and the woods, basically. So a child is sent to the woods, and then something
Ooh.
Fae is sent back to the family. So like a changeling, except consensual, I guess.
Nice. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
Yes,
So
I
I
like
know
this.
you. I mean, I have expectations of your character, but
Mhm.
they're not accurate because, of course, a changeling isn't perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 3, blood debt.
Blood debt again.
there's a surprising amount of blood debt in this already, in that there are 2. Let's see. Ryan, your character is underbound, I think, and that you only have 1 bond, and I don't think that Elsewhere and Kaluma can both have blood debts to each other, because then they cancel out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, you could technically, but yeah.
And since Kaluma has already saved somebody in a blood debt, I think that they should owe a blood debt to your character.
Understandable. I think I got an idea from it. From the sounds of it, you were a wild child in the forest. Is that correct?
Well, in the forest and kind of raised by the forest and the
Yeah.
Fae-ish.
Yeah. What I'm imagining is there were rumors of you going around, and basically, I imagine that my family was like, this sounds profitable. A human child. This sounds like it could be an attraction for a circus or something that we could sell to. And and they were going to capture you, like particularly when you basically nearly got won over
Mm-hmm.
by our trade caravan, and I was just like, nope, and I helped you escape from a life of what, in essence. It isn't so much I saved your life, it's I saved you from slavery. So I think that's the I think that works. Do you like this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good. Then congratulations, that was the end of Act 1. That's now. Time for Act 2.
okay.
During the first great yes?
No, continue.
Oh. Okay, so I thought I heard something. You said something. During the first Great War against the enemy, the legends stood together and battled the enemy, establishing their fame for deeds of great heroism. It's time to roll on the Fortunes of War table. How this works is everybody rolls to their left, then everybody rolls to their right, then you choose somebody you haven't rolled for. So everybody gets 3 rolls, and you roll for the person, and you roll for them. So do you want me to go first to show you give you a brief?
So everybody rolls for everyone but themselves.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I'll do myself first. So roll d6.
Going based off of the overlay, or
based on the so for me it would be I would first roll for Eric. Eric would roll for Golden H. Golden H would do it for L. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Then L would do it for me, and then Oh, Eric, you just rolled?
Internets.
So, Eric, you just rolled?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So look on your counter sheet and look at the Fortunes of War table, and see what it says. There's a Act 2, Legends of War. So what does... So yeah, 4 is what for you?
Oh, you're asking me.
Yeah, you... Oh, wait, yeah. Basically, basically, if you look on your sheet, it goes... You roll for 4, and so they gain a valor. So that means Golden Heat would gain a valor for what?
Right. I'm sorry. Yeah. I got confused because I thought you were going first, and so I got And I thought you had to read off my sheet to know what it says. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's my. Yeah, I didn't explain it too well, so.
No, that's okay. All right. So Golden. Yeah. So you're gonna gain +1 Valor, but let me figure out what happened and
Okay.
Yeah. To
Why?
mark that, I'll just do a little green line under your name, just to keep track of it.
A green line?
Any color line will do. In fact, I think everybody should use their own color, so I will probably be, I don't know.
Where's my name?
Yeah.
How do I draw a name
Yeah.
line under it?
Oh, yeah. I'm off with this. Okay. Okay.
Do you want to do it in like?
Yeah, I
Carol,
just.
can I do this and just say
Yeah.
+1 Valor? Like
Yeah.
this?
Yeah.
What?
Does that work?
Give me a second. Here we go. Let me take a look.
Look at Roll20 here.
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I'm looking in Roll20 where.
So something like
Yeah.
this.
Oh, that way. Like in
So
the
look at
actual
my
name. Yeah, in the name category properly.
Yeah.
Oh yes. That could work. Yeah.
Okay. If you want, you can always just like. Oh, we can put them to the side of it so it's on the screen.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can do that too.
Yeah. To me, that sounds a bit easier.
Do I just write like a name somewhere?
Yeah.
So like this.
Okay, I think I know what why you scored Valor.
Mhm.
All right.
All right.
It says yeah. On your sheet, it gives you a couple of prompts that you could use for
Yeah.
inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
This means
I got
really-
one, right? There, I think one of the high priests, one of the ones you didn't really trust, who raised you, was also part of the army to stop the evil, was actually working for the enemy themselves, and you were able to thwart their attempts at stealing some magical, let's call it the heart of the Oculus.
Nice.
It's an artifact from the Oculus, and that we can see on the map. And yeah, you thwarted it.
Sweet.
They were a trusted spellcaster for the free territories, and you saved it.
That's my powerful, not magic, priest magic.
Yeah.
Sure. Fantastic.
Okay.
Holy magic's totally not magic ever in a role-playing game for some reason.
Yeah. So yeah, now Golden hate you roll for L.
All right. Burn. Also got a 4. So that's also Valor.
Yeah, so you gain a
The timely intervention. Okay. So I think I think there is a lake suspended in the trees somewhere in the Feywild where the changelings are spawned from, and the enemy was going to taint this pond so that all the changelings would be loyal to them and their magic. But you were able to, I think you consumed that taint and turned it into this giant shillelagh that you can hit people with. And you use the shillelagh to drive off the enemy and save the sacred pond.
Cool.
So you gain +1 Valor.
Yep. Three. that is. Sorry, I'm trying to get my tabs arranged. You get 1 fatigue and 1 valor. So, Ryan, does your character have a name?
Alexander.
Okay. That is there and very small. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So let's see, what are the examples here? Grove. Yeah, I think that you were leading a charge and
Yes.
somewhere in the Badlands, and a storm came in from the north, and in the dust and the fog and the terrible conditions, your second in command was slain by mistake, and you took that blame upon yourself.
Okay. That sounds cool. Next, I'll be rolling for Eric.
Mhm.
I rolled a 6. Nice.
Yeah.
We both gained 2 valor. So
Cool.
I'll just quickly do that as well. I now have 3 valor. And okay, I like this. I was surrounded and outnumbered. Somehow I was managing to hold them off through superior tactics and digging into the ground of a hill that was nearby. I was going to be outnumbered. I was going to be lost. That is until a certain Magnus came to my aid, and it saved me by. How exactly did you save me? How exactly did we win this battle through your timely arrival?
Ooh, okay. I cast a blinding light, like a second sun in the sky. And I'd set it over your forces, so like while you were doing your charge or
Yes.
whatever, people got blinded,
Mhm.
and you fought with the sun in their eyes.
Yep, that's cool. So now, Eric, you roll for me, and we continue down that way.
Oh, we keep doing it.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, now it's to
free
the
rolls
right.
and-
Now it's to the right. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. I got a 5. So I think that's +2 valor for you. Let me look at
Yes.
my character sheet.
Yeah. Yes.
I almost looked at Bonds of Destiny. I was like, oh sweet, so we have a romance now. But not yet. So let's see.
Yeah. Just give me.
Let's build on this. Let's build on this battle. So my magic allowed you to get the drop on the enemy. What was
Yes.
that critical moment that you got? You know, your name, your nickname, or your title, and what is your nickname from it? So what happened, and what's your nickname from it?
I was leading a charge. We were stuck on 2 opposing hills. Me with a fort. The enemy has claimed the city fort. It was going to be impossible to do it, and I asked you for help. And with your help, I managed to lead a charge through the air. You managed to make me able to fly, so we didn't need to climb up a muddy, blood-soaked hill and just charge straight to the door. And through this, I got called the Air Charger, which I think will probably be my legendary title.
Okay. Yeah, Air Charger.
Nice. Now it's time to roll for L. Let's see if I made it so I don't screw you. 6. Oh my fucking god, we're getting lucky. Okay, so both of us get 2. Okay. Now let's see.
Well, I don't get 2. That's L, right?
L. Yeah, I just said L.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. I got an idea for this one. I was battling with a group of elite soldiers, one of the high commanders of the enemy, a chief of barbarians by the name of Bloodlusted. That's all it is known as, because he's permanently in a bloodlust, always killing. He's always charging. If he's not charging, he's killing some of his own men. And I was in battle with him. He was swinging at us, and through your help, we managed to defeat him, L. So how did we manage to defeat him? L is muted, by the way, for some reason.
Sorry, I muted myself because other people were talking.
It's fine.
Yes, I turned into a very, very large bear and bit off his head.
Yeah.
Nice. So yeah, it's like I distracted him on one side, and then you as a small mouse came out to force and just chomp.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so now L, you roll for Golden H.
Yep. That's 5.
We're doing well. We're getting lucky.
So you get 2 Valor.
Yep.
And I moved the forces that you were commanding through hidden wild paths because I grew up on those paths. I know the woods like the back of my hand. So I moved your forces from Polarity through towards Port Liberty, which had been ambushed by dark forces.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool.
And allowed you to get a sneak attack in before they expected you.
Sneak attack of righteousness. Fantastic. All right, let's roll for Eric. Okay, 4. You get +1, Veller. Okay. So I think the Magus has an acolyte, a follower who knows that the Magus is the only one to have unlocked the secrets, but wishes to be the second to do so. This acolyte is very inquisitive, and one day when you received a gift, they snuck in and started experimenting with the gift. Fortunately for you, it turned out that gift was a trap, and they triggered this curse on themselves, which turned them into a salamander.
Damn.
But of course, you recognized that your apprentice's folly could be your benefit, and so you walk around all the time with the salamander on your shoulder. The salamander, has magical abilities, and of course, because of this powerful apprentice / familiar, you are renowned for your wisdom and kindness.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so to have a badass salamander underneath all of my many flowing robes.
It's cold-blooded. It wants to stay warm anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Have you enchanted your clothes with the spell warmness?
I have a little. No, I mean I keep a little mat. Well, one of my many stones of power just incidentally gives off a lot of heat, and so it's like perfect.
Oh, fantastic.
Just a little heat rock for my salamander friend.
Nice.
Okay. Now, it's Eric. It's time for you to roll for Elle because she's the only one you have not rolled for.
Right, and this is the context of rolling left, right.
Then someone you have not rolled for before.
Yes. All right, now. +1 valor. Would it be weird to use the same example from a previous one? And how you're integral to that part too? Or should I should come up with something new?
Yeah.
I mean, we've rolled 4 several times, so
I know that's the hard part, right?
Yeah. We got incredibly lucky. We did not roll any single ones or anything like that.
don't say that.
You're gonna jinx us, and then we're all going to die.
I think. Yeah, I mean, I think the easiest thing to do is that we're at the College of Magic, and you and I were researching something, like a cure to some spell plague, or we're looking up some sort of new ritual to feed the people, or or some kind of just corn that grows, or really really delicious peppers that you just eat one pepper, you're full. Right, something like that, and you kept getting the hairs on the back of your neck were sticking up, and you kept getting these bad feelings, even though we were alone in this tower, and then you end up saving my life as from an invisible assassin sent to kill me, because I think you just have preternatural senses, and since then I've always kind of respected you for your
Yep.
Now
you're always first just saving
twice.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. I am forever. You're simultaneously my bad luck and good luck charm.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. +1 valor.
Okay. I'm now gonna roll for Golden H. So just give me a sec.
I can feel the ones.
5.
Oh,
You gain 2 valor.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so hold on a second. Hold on. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Yes. Okay, I got an idea. We were going to lose a battle. I was going to lose a battle hard. I was not hard. I just could not hold off this onslaught of endless undead. I could not stop them. I was well trained and I had a military strategy, but there was just too many for them. And we were going to lose a city, many villages with many people and many innocents. However, for your arrival, we managed to hold them off long enough for them to escape. How exactly that worked? Any additional details?
I feel like my character isn't a necromancer.
No, but you have holy magic, which is often used against undead. It could also be that you led the way for the innocents to escape. Just think of anything like that.
I think I just banish them to the Shadow Realm.
Yes, for a limited time.
Yeah.
Nice.
The shadow zombies are even scarier than normal zombies,
Yeah.
but they're trapped in the shadow realm, so we don't have to worry about them for now.
Yes. For now. For now. Very well. L is you roll for Eric.
3. That is.
So Eric, you gain a fatigue and valor.
Yep. +1 fatigue, +1 valor.
Okay.
It's just the same one that I've already gotten a 3 before.
Yeah. Yeah. As I said, each one has 2 options if you want to take it.
Yeah, I know. We're just.
Yeah.
It's the nature of a D6 game that we're going to get repeat rolls.
Yeah, I think that's meant to be somewhat. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that you were taking refuge in the dark woods, and you had been told that there was a grove that could not be penetrated in there where you would be safe.
Mhm.
And while you were resting and recuperating, an enemy who had infiltrated your ranks decided to strike and struck at one of the best spellcasters you were training and killed them. And
My
then
apprentice.
fled off into the woods.
Dang.
And damn. Okay.
Okay, let's roll this. They killed your apprentice, Salamander. How rude.
Yeah. So Golden H, you now roll for me.
Yeah. Go on. Oh, wow. We just rolling really good. Okay.
So I gain 2 valor.
So you gain 2. So I think
By the God.
it's my birthday party, and everyone's there. We're having a great time. However, the enemy decided because of the celebrations it was the perfect time to attack. However, you gave a toast, a wonderful toast, talking about how my character is like just so amazing, and it made the enemy falter in his conviction to kill me, and so he decided he would come back another day.
Okay. So I basically bluffed the enemy through. That's cool. And that's done. That's Act 2 done. Through might and through many battles, we managed to unite the enemy. We managed to unite the 3 territories, and we managed to fight back the enemies and fight them back into the Badlands, ushering into an era of peace.
Sweet.
Now the game suggests as an interlude, basically a small break, because now we're cutting 20 years into the future. So
Sure.
How about we go to our first break then? That was like the
yes, that seems. Yeah, that seems. This is near perfect timing.
Cool. All right, so don't go anywhere, everybody. We'll be back in 6 minutes. We're just gonna go get a break, some more water, and all that kind of stuff. So see you guys on the other side.